America currently has a president that was the star of a reality TV show, and he's the richest U.S. president in history, with an estimated net worth of $3.1 billion. In fact, there are a lot of world leaders and presidents with that kind of cash, but there is one that really stands out, and his unorthodox past rivals even Trump's. He was a member of the KGB, he has a black belt in judo, and has been seen wrestling with bears. He is Vladimir Putin, and he has a net worth that has been estimated to be $200 billion, which would make him the richest man on Earth. Estimated is the important word here, because no one truly knows how much money Putin actually has. Putin's wealth is an enigma, which many have suggested was earned through corruption, illegal use of government funds, and an intense network of offshore bank accounts. Today, we're going to dive into the rumors, the facts, and the estimates surrounding Putin's wealth and ask the ultimate question: is Vladimir Putin the richest man on the planet? Putin rose to power as Prime Minister of Russia in 1999 and eventually became President of the Russian Federation. He's been praised for strengthening Russia's economy, but at the same time, the country's political activities as a whole have been clouded by controversy for their lack of free elections and press freedom, as well as the frequent jailing of political opponents. Did I mention Putin was also accused for poisoning 2 people? We'll get to that later. Overall, the majority of the world does not consider Russia to be a democracy. This political corruption is a huge part of why people believe Putin has billions of dollars. Putin himself has been required to turn in an income declaration every year of his presidency. In 2018, he reported that he earned around $113,000 a year and had a total of $243,000 spread across a few bank accounts. He also reported only owning an 800-square-foot apartment, 2 Soviet-era cars, and an off-road truck. However, people have reason to believe he has more, much more than an 800-square-foot apartment. He's been linked to 58 private airplanes, including a massive private jet that has a $60,000 gold toilet installed. Having a private jet that has a gold toilet that's equivalent to a quarter of your wealth seems a little odd, wouldn't you say? And as someone that's enjoyed a few gold toilets in my day, I've got to say, Putin overpaid. He's also been linked to a $1.2 billion yacht, 15 different homes, and the most impressive of all, a $1 billion mansion. The mansion has 3 helicopter pads, a church, and an outdoor amphitheater. There are also several other homes throughout Russia and the world that are thought to be owned by Putin, some of which have bowling alleys, heated pools with gold tiles, and large movie theaters. But when I say linked, what does that mean exactly? Well, in this case, it generally means that one of Putin's close allies has purchased a property using offshore accounts. In the case of Putin's $1 billion home, nicknamed Putin's Palace, the link goes a little deeper. Prior to the mansion being built, a number of Putin's close friends donated money to upgrade Russian hospitals. The donated money was then used to purchase equipment for more of Putin's friends. They received a large discount, and those unreported savings were said to have been funneled directly to the construction of Putin's palace. This was reported by several officials who oversaw the construction of the home. The majority of Putin's wealth is linked to him in this way, through close friends and business allies. In fact, 3 of Putin's closest allies were revealed by the Panama Papers to have offshore holdings valued at around $2 billion. Workers in several of Russia's biggest companies have leaked that Putin has large stakes in them through his business partners, including a 4.5% stake in Gazprom, a prominent oil company with $112 billion in revenue. People have also alleged that Putin has 50% ownership of Gunvor, another oil company, where one of Putin's childhood friends was a co-owner and another was a co-founder. Some people may not think that means much. Sure, he has friends that are wealthy, and sure, he has been photographed in these billion-dollar homes, but that doesn't necessarily prove that that Putin or the government would condone corruption, right? In 2006, a Russian defect named Alexander Litvinenko was poisoned in the United Kingdom after meeting with Russian officials. The official report of his homicide concluded that the only credible explanation was him being poisoned by the Russian government. On his deathbed, Litvinenko called out Putin for the murder, calling him a barbaric, ruthless man. Sounds like something out of a movie, doesn't it? Well, unfortunately, this time it was real life, and it provides only a snippet of what might be going on behind the scenes. Vladimir Putin has friends with connections, friends with complex webs of offshore bank accounts, and he works for a government that has been caught poisoning civilians and silencing their media. Sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? Additionally, Putin has been photographed at the extravagant houses thought to be owned by him. He spent days on his multi-million-dollar yacht and has even been spotted wearing $700,000 worth of luxury watches, including a Patek Philippe perpetual calendar watch that is valued at over $140,000. Now that is a gorgeous timepiece. He's often spotted in meetings sporting $6,000 suits, and in a recent photo of him working out, he's wearing a $3,200 workout outfit made of silk and cashmere. All being said, this man has some style. When you pile all those things together, you might be able to come to your own conclusion about how wealthy the president of Russia really is. I know I personally couldn't afford to have a fleet of private jets, millions of dollars worth of watches, or a billion-dollar home, making only $113,000 a year. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think? Is Putin really worth billions of dollars? Or do you think the figures are exaggerated? What do you think about the rumors? Are they true or are they just fake news? Let me know in the comments down below.